Grace, it's Pastor Maddie. I wanted to share a little video with you about what the council decision earlier this week is all about and talk a little bit about reopening and what's going on in the life of our church. So as many of you might have seen, there will be a mailing coming out to you in the mail, as well as an email notification of the council's decision. But it was determined as of Thursday, so yesterday, approved by both council and trustees that we will be suspending in-person worship for another month. So for the 4 weeks of July, we will continue to meet online for worship. That might look a little different. So for a few weeks, we might continue online worship as we have for the last few months. We also, thanks to the incredible leadership of Brad Root and the trustees, we have technology implemented and installed in our church. As you can see, one of our screens is right here. We have another one on the other side, and we have a camera up near the balcony that can pan the entire sanctuary. And so we're super excited about the technology that has been installed, and it will be providing us the opportunity to continue online worship through live streaming, which will be really wonderful, because when we do make the decision to gather again in person, if you're still not feeling comfortable, we will be able to make worship accessible for you. And so more updates will be coming regarding that. But there's a chance that towards the end of July, we might shift to live streaming. And so while we are going to be not gathering in person for another month, that doesn't mean things are going to be business as usual. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to make sure that when we do reopen, we reopen well and safely and can make sure our worship and ministry is accessible to all. As many of you might have seen, there is another survey going around, and I know we had one a couple months ago, but this one really outlines what reopening will look like. We have a policy and guidelines of what will be expected for worship when we do gather in person. And so we wanted to communicate that, one, to communicate information, but two, we want to hear from y'all about your willingness to attend with these guidelines, as well as what your comfort levels might be in attending with these new policies and reopening guidelines. So please fill that out as soon as you can. We're going to collect those within the week, and so it's a lot shorter than the last survey. So please fill it out ASAP, and that will be really helpful for us as a council when we go into our next meeting in mid-July to be able to make determinations for August. All this to say, there's probably a lot of you feeling a lot of things. Some of you might be feeling really angry and upset that we have a whole nother month of being online. Some of you might be feeling really relieved because you're not quite ready to come back and gather again. And there's a whole host of other emotions I'm sure we're all feeling as well. But just know I'm here. I want to walk with you. I know this season has been unexpected. It's unprecedented, and we're all just trying to make it work. And we all have different boundaries and expectations for ourselves and those around us. Just know that the council and the trustees are leading in love as best as we can. We are doing our best to make sure we are continuing our ministry and mission as Grace UMC, but that we're also considering our neighbors and loving them well, especially our neighbors who are more vulnerable. And so, again, I want to walk with you in this as your pastor, and so please reach out to me by phone, by email. I'll be out of town for the next week. But when I come back at the end of June, I'm really very available to talk and meet. Many of you I know are finding different ways to gather with wearing of masks and social distancing and meeting outside. I am more than happy to make accommodations to make sure we're still meeting safely, but that we can meet in person in some capacity. So again, please reach out. I want to be there for you all. Again, I'm grieving it all too, so I miss you all. It's crazy that it's been over 3 months since we've met in the sanctuary, and it's also feels a little unsettling that there's this new normal of what online worship is looking like that I'm not really sure where I'm at with. And so I know we're all walking through different things in our own lives and own understandings of the world around us. So just know I'm here, and I pray that you are well. For those I haven't talked to, I haven't seen, know that you are in my prayers and you're in my thoughts, and please reach out if you need someone to talk to or need some connection. So with that, again, if you have any questions, reach out, but I miss you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.